Welcome to Wired to Hunt Weekly. I'm Mark Kenyon, and this week we're going to be discussing the 4 questions you need to ask yourself before starting a food plot this spring. Alright, so as I mentioned, I want to discuss the 4 questions you need to be asking yourself before starting on food plots this spring. Just grabbing a bag of seed and tossing it out anywhere isn't going to cut it if you're serious about improving your property for whitetails and for hunting. You really need to be a lot more mindful and strategic about how you put your food plots together. So that said, I want you to remember 4 questions. And to start, just remember these 4 letters. G, C, S, A. Alright, so first, G. It stands for goals. What are your goals for this property and for this potential food plot? Before ever deciding on what to plant or where to plant or how to plant it, you need to decide, why am I planting this food plot? Am I planting a food plot because I want to improve the overall nutrition available for the local deer? That's maybe one reason. Or maybe you're trying to provide yourself a new hunting opportunity and you want better chances at deer during daylight. Whatever it is, you need to be very clear on what you want this food plot to accomplish before you decide what you're going to plant or how you're going to plant it. Number 2 is C, and that stands for conditions or circumstances. Take a look at the conditions on your current property and your neighbors. Look at what are the types of features that are present for deer, what kind of food, what kind of cover, what kind of water, and then what isn't. What's the weak link? Where is my property or my neighbor's property suffering? What are they missing? And then what you want to do is find a way to fill that gap. So for example, if all the surrounding properties around you have no good early season food, it might do you well to provide early season food on your property. So that's something to think about before deciding what you want to plant. Number 3 is S, and that stands for soil. What is my soil condition in this area? Before you ever plant anything, you need to do a soil test. Soil test is going to tell you what kind of fertilizer you're going to need, what kind of lime you're going to need, and really how well that area is going to be for a food plot. So check your soil and don't waste your time planting something until you do that. 4th, you need to ask yourself, what kind of access do I have in this property? And that's A. If you're going to plant a food plot, you need to make sure that you can access your property still to hunt in the mornings and evenings. So think about how and where you can do that, and then how you need to make sure you adjust your food plot to correlate along with that. If you've got a food plot smack dab in the middle of where you need to access your property, you're going to end up spooking deer off of it every morning and every night. And that's just going to hurt you more than it helps you. So remember, G, what are your goals? C, what are the current conditions on your property and the neighbor? S, what does the soil look like? And A, what kind of access do you have available? Answer those 4 questions, and then you can start thinking about what to plant and where to plant it. I hope that helps, and good luck with your food plots this spring.